Hey, welcome. My name is Jacques, and I just want to say congratulations on taking your first step and making it to this video. Follow my story in this video, and I'll show you how you can take a step forward, how you can raise your hand, how you can say, I want to see how I can make a change in how I live my life. If you think about it, most young people, just like us at the time, are brought up with the belief that you go to school, go to college, get a degree, and then you work a normal job for the next 40 or 45 years, mostly to pay for debt, so that you can retire and hopefully enjoy what's left to your life. So most people in the world just they suffer in silence. They work at a job they often hate, and they sort of go on and live life as if there's no other alternative. But a small number of people in the world actually do make a change. They get to a point where they say enough is enough, and they decide to do something about it. And they take their life back, and those few individuals go on and change everything for themselves, their families, and their loved ones. And they become the owners of exciting, happy, and fulfilled lives. And just a short while ago, I made that change. Now, my story was very different. I went to university the way I was taught, but soon realized that it wasn't what I wanted. So I took my tuition money and I started my first business when I was 18 years old. And I wasn't successful in business over the years, but then it got too much for me. The stress, the rat race, the chasing the next deal all the time, no time to enjoy, no time to spend with loved ones. And so by the time I was 52, I decided to go into semi-retirement. I left the business world, I bought a farm, I bought some sheep, I bought some cattle, I created a game lodge as well, and I was going to retire on the farm with several streams of income from the various business activities on the farm. And at the same time, it would afford me the opportunity to enjoy a quieter lifestyle, closer to nature, with more time to spend on the things I always wanted to do, and more time to spend with my loved ones. Unfortunately, that wasn't meant to be. We went through several farm attacks. We suffered massive stock thefts, and I mean literally hundreds of animals. We would lay criminal complaints with authorities, but even now as we speak, more than a year later, I'm still waiting for a detective or any other police officer to investigate about 9 criminal complaints we laid. I knew we had to leave the farm. Every day we were staying there, we were taking our lives into our own hands. So we had no option but to leave the farm. And we were devastated and we were heartbroken. So we moved to a much smaller rental property just outside of Pretoria. But with all of my savings exhausted, we barely managed to pay the rent in advance for a few months. Now, every time I drive in that vicinity and I drive past the farm, it breaks my heart to see that it is completely deteriorated. Most of the infrastructure stripped away, becoming almost worthless. And with the history of the farm and what happened there, it is almost impossible to recover anything from it or to sell it. I couldn't see the light at the end of the tunnel. I didn't have any money to start a traditional business again. I was faced with the reality of being a male Caucasian in my mid-50s, which in my country means that chances of finding traditional or formal employment are almost zero. I was sick of worrying every day, wondering how I'm going to survive, how I'm going to provide for my pension, how I'm going to provide for my loved ones. The bad things that happened to us were not by our own doing or by choice, but the decision I took and the changes I made, they were by choice. I kept reminding myself that if I change nothing, nothing will change. So I decided it was time for me to take back control over my life, And let me tell you, I've never been so challenged and pushed in my life. But it's been an incredible journey, one that has changed me as a person and one that has changed my circumstances forever. Now I don't have to live my life worrying any longer. And I want to share that with you right now. So here's the next step. I'd like you to go to the next page and watch a short video with my mentor, Dave. And he's going to share with you a little bit about a 15-day online business challenge we're doing. We've just launched it, and I think you're absolutely going to love it. He'll share with you a few of his own strategies that have helped him build not just one, but multiple seven-figure businesses all on the internet. Again, I think you're going to love what he's got to share with you. Now, I don't know your circumstances. If you're nearing retirement and you're bored, or looking for an additional income, or maybe you're sick of working 40, 50, or 60-hour work weeks for a boss, or maybe you're a stay-at-home mom who's got a bit of extra time on your hands. No matter what your circumstances are, imagine what it would feel like if you learned how to create from scratch an online business to empower yourself to take your life back and to finally actually enjoy what you do. I'm not saying this is easy, because believe me, it's not. But if you're willing to put in the work, we'll hand you the blueprints. So if you'd like to see this short video with Dave, click the button directly beneath this video and you will be sent over to Dave immediately. Be sure to take immediate action on what you learn. And I can't wait to walk alongside you and help you set you free. The last bit of instruction I have for you is to watch out for my emails in your inbox, because I'll be sharing a little bit more with you about my life and more about my story and how this has so drastically changed my life and how it can change yours as well. So again, my name is Jacques and I look forward to meeting you. Click the button below and make that change. And remember, when you change nothing, nothing changes.